guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're out here at Crossfield Dragway again. Today we are trying to redeem ourselves. Starting off, I've already been bad and I made a pass, did not film an intro. You guys know I'm terrible at that. I originally come out here to run Mean Street, and there was only 3 cars in Mean Street. The index was a 510. My test pass was a 519 on 31 pounds. So I was kind of close, got to work on it some. Got called up to the tower, and there's only 3 cars in Mean Street, so we decided to go to different classes. So now me and Derek and Jake's out here as well. Jake's got his car up and running again. He has some transmission issues. They're all fixed now. But we're all running Radical Street. I may have said Limited Street. I meant Radical Street. Radical Street is 550 to 570 index, same as Mean Street, just slower index. They draw it before the race, and you get your index. So it's a 570 index. So we're gonna slow the car down a whole lot to run this class. Luckily, I tested earlier in the year at Clarksville, and remember we got those 550, 560, 570 tune-ups. Hopefully those translate to what the 91 millimeter is gonna do. They should be close anyways, so we should be in the ballpark. We're gonna go up here in the next, I don't know how much longer we have. They didn't call us yet, did they? No. Okay. We've got a little bit. We're gonna make 2 qualifying passes, and then we're gonna go straight into eliminations. There's like 16 cars in Radical Street. I keep forgetting the name, because there's a Limited Street class, there's a Radical Street class. Radical Street, 570 index. So my car's ready. Derek's over here working on his. Jake's making his maiden voyage with the transmission good fixed. So hopefully that goes good. But we are ready to go. She has turned down a whole lot. It was on like 31 pounds of dome pressure on the boost sleeves earlier, and I turned it all the way down to like 12 pounds of dome pressure, which should be about 16, 17 pounds of boost. That's good. Everything else checked out with the car. It's nice and clean. There's a decent crowd out here. I think most of these guys are in Radical Street. So there's gonna be a lot of competition out here. I'll show you guys the time slip real quick. All right, there we go. So I'm gonna link that pass in here right now. So it's pretty slow 60 foot, 128, but we did go 0-2 on the light. That's good. So I'm gonna keep that reaction time up and hopefully go on the 570. That is the plan. So we're all out here ready to go. So we're gonna hang out until they call us up for first round of qualifying. All right, so we're up here for round 1 of qualifying of Radical Street. We're gonna try and run a 570. Let's see what happens. Hopefully we turn it down enough. I know one thing, we're gonna go A to B, that's for sure. So we'll see how it goes. guys, so I failed miserably on that first pass. I turned the car down to what I thought was going to be close to the 570 index, and I went way too fast. I'm a little disappointed in myself. I didn't cut a very good light, 1.0. I went at 0.2 light earlier, so I don't know what happened up there. I just got to get my mind right. The car, here was like 60 foot, 129, and then went 557 and 125, almost 126. So I've got to pull a good bit of boost out of the car to get it to slow down. Look here. Here, let me get you guys some. All right, so looking here, looking at the data log. We were left on the normal 13 pounds, and then we ramped up and we made about 17 to 18 pounds the whole pass. So I think I'm gonna have to knock about 3 pounds of boost out of it to get it to run a 70. So what I would like to do for my next pass is undershoot a little bit, because I know what's too fast now. I know 18 pounds is too fast, and that's with 12 pounds of CO2. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna knock the boost down about 4 pounds of CO2. So we'll go down to 8 pounds of CO2, and we'll see what it does there. Hopefully that gets us dialed in pretty close. If I undershoot a little bit, I'll just go up a pound or two of boost for the first round and just play it by ear, but I'm not used to running the car this low now, so I've got some work to do. Either way, we're out here having fun. Derek went way too fast as well, same as me, and then Jake went 571, so he's doing really good. I'm really happy for him. So we're all getting our cars ready for the next round of qualifying, and hopefully we can all, me and Derek can get ourselves where we need to be. So see what happens in round 2. All right, we're up here for round 2. We're up here for round 2 of qualifying at Radical Street. We're in the lane next to Austin again, so hopefully we turn the car down enough this time to run the number. So let's see how it goes. All right, guys, so we're back from round 2 qualifying. I turned the car down just a little too much on that one. Me and Austin were like neck and neck the entire time. I won that race at the tree, and I barely won it. I went a 03 light, he went a 04 light. I'm kind of at a loss right now. I don't really know what I want to do. Here's the data log. I'm not used to doing this kind of stuff, guys, so I'm just trying to make an educated guess. But left on normal, you know, leaving about 13 pounds. And the car made around 14 to 15 pounds the entire pass. So I am thinking that 1 more pound of boost should give that 10th back. That is my thought. So I think 1 pound of CO2 back is going to put me almost on the number. And that's really all I know to do right now. I just don't have a lot of data on what this car does at these lower boost levels and lower power levels, especially since I went to the 91 millimeters. So I don't know. Everything else looks pretty good though. Yeah, I mean, nothing looks really out of the ordinary. The car is super happy because it's not really having to work that hard. So that's a nice, I guess that's nice. So I think we're gonna go over here and bump this guy up to, go up to 9. Alright, so we got 9 pounds of CO2. And then I think what I'm gonna do, this may not be the smartest plan in the world, but I'm gonna add, I don't need to do that. I always forget how to do this, guys. I'm gonna add like 2 pounds of dome on the scramble just in case. I probably won't use it, but it'll be nice to have it there. Alright, so that's the plan, guys. We're gonna go up here and see how round 1 goes. I drew the black 240. I'm not sure what he has been running, but really great group of guys up there. Hopefully we can give him a run for the money. So we're gonna see how it goes. All right, so we're back from round number 1. We weren't a first round duck. We weren't a first round duck. We made it through first round. I'm always happy when I make it past first round. Even if I go out after that, I'm not quite as mad. I just hate going out first round. So we had the black 240. It would have been an extremely close race. It would have been one on the tree if he wouldn't have red lit. He red lit really bad. He red lit -0.2 when I went in 06 on light. That was really like a really weird experience watching him leave and still having to sit there and wait for my lights to drop. But I still managed to cut a decent light. The car, I think that 1 pound of dome pressure dialed the car in. 122, went a 574. I'm gonna keep it there. Unfortunately, me and Jake drew each other for the next round. So we're gonna have to put the old 2 valves up against each other and see who comes out on top. It's gonna be a really close race. Jake has been going for like 571 to 574 all day long, so he's dialed in. So it's gonna be a really good race, and it's gonna be fun. So I'm not touching my car. Jake and Derek are up there pecking away at the keyboard on his, getting it dialed into probably like a 570 so he can like smoke me. I'm gonna leave mine the way it is. Hopefully I can do my job and it'll be a real tight race to see who wins. So let the car cool off, and it's gonna be a good one. Two valves going at it. Both of them turned down to run 570s. That's pretty cool. So we'll see how it goes when we get up there. So Jake got me on that one, guys. I'm really happy, really excited for Jake. I went in deep. I'm a dummy. I always choke under pressure. Got a little bit better reaction time, but Jake was just more dialed in than I was. And going in deep slowed my 60 foot and my 330 foot down, which slowed my overall time down. That's the reason why I went from a 574 that first pass to a 581 this pass. Or most of the reason why. So the margin of victory was .0078. It was a very close race, but it was good. So it was good racing. So Jake moves on to the finals. He's got the black car over here. And me and Derek are gonna try and sneak in a test pass here in a minute. And maybe I might try to go a personal best. So we're gonna see how that goes. I plan on turning this thing up to maybe like 35 pounds or something and seeing what she can do. So we're getting the car cooled down and we're gonna get up there for the finals. Well, guys, we got us a personal best, man. I'm super happy with that. That was a 512 at 137.8 with a slow 124 60 foot. So I could have definitely gotten after it more on the 60 foot. But man, I am extremely happy with that. And I want to show you guys the data log here. I got that one quick test run in If I would have had more time throughout the day, I probably could have leaned on the car more, but it is what it is. So check out how high the converter flashes right here. I flashed the converter to almost 7,100 RPM at 31.5 pounds of boost. And then we made a total in first gear. I shifted at 8,000-ish, a little over 8,100 RPM, 32 pounds of boost. And then we rode out second gear. We dropped down to about 7,000 RPM roughly, and 6,800. And then that converter's nice and efficient with these 456s in it. Fueling spot on, -2% closed loop. We rode it out all the way to 5.12. 78, so 7,900 RPM. We were at 34.5 pounds of boost and 12.8 degrees of timing. So extremely safe timing, and the heads are still down on it. I'm freaking happy. So that's it, guys. Overall, this was a much better time than the last time we were out here. We were having all kinds of issues last time, and we finally come out here and did good. So it's like 8 o'clock and we're done. This is probably the fastest race I've ever been to, like as far as getting done. Derek's getting put up over there. I'm about to drive the car in. We're gonna pack it up, head home. 2.5 hour drive. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm freaking happy. 2 weeks from now we'll be at Jake's Drag Strip, Danville, Alabama, for the Streetcar Classic, hosted by Boosted 931. And we're gonna freaking try to hit it hard in the Street Fighter class. So you guys stay tuned for that. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. See y'all on the next one.